can see the wonderful colour, lots of bubbles,
Yeah,
good fine bead.
Good foam.
That is a seriously made Shiraz and Cabernet blend from our best Shiraz vineyards and our best Cabernet vineyards in the middle of the Barossa, so what the Barossa is famous for. It is much more complex than perhaps a straight Shiraz. You have the structure of the Cabernet, a good tannic structure that makes this wine much more interesting from a long-term perspective. So you can cellar them a little bit. And you can also, well, Australians drink them traditionally at Christmas with all sorts of red meats. I like to have them throughout the year as well. They're a sparkling wine for the red wine drinker.
What I'm getting when I taste this wine is a very fine bubble, and that usually only happens when you age the wine on lees for a considerable period of time.
You've got to put it away and let the wine develop. But I think the most important thing with this wine is you have to set out to make a sparkling red wine. A lot of wineries will make this as a bit of either a winemaker's toy, or they have a parcel of red wine that doesn't quite suit the sorts of wines they wanted to produce, so they say, oh, we make a sparkling wine out of it. We don't do that. We select the grapes from our vineyards full in the knowledge that we're going to make a sparkling wine out of it. So a little bit earlier to keep the acids up, and it's a bit of a balancing game, but you have to from day one decide this is where we're going to make our sparkling red. That's why it tastes different.
We get a lovely sort of spicy wine as a result, but there's also a character which I love from Australia. It's Vegemite.
Okay.
I mean that in a very pleasant way.
Thank you.
What I'm referring to is that kind of yeasty flavour that you often get with extended lees aging for sparkling red wines.
You certainly get it in our whites and in the red sparkling. I haven't heard it described as Vegemite before, but we'll go with it. But sometimes these wines can lack for a little complexity, and so you have to spend the time making them. You have to get the aging right, and it's not a rushed thing, and sparkling wine never is. And a little bit of extra time on these can really, add. It's expensive to do that, but it certainly adds to the experience at the end.